it's great how we make each other on this wild and crazy carousel of life. Ain't it cool how it changed the path of our lives? Set us off on new adventures. This carousel takes us round and round. This labyrinth of life, you can't tell up from down. Having so much fun. You got to check where this crossroads taking us. But hey, here we come. This carousel spins us round so much. Sometimes you don't know should you stay or get off. It's only just begun. Welcome to this wide maze of life.
Yeah, I've probably done everything. Hey, everyone, we're back with Sonic 06. That's when we finally managed to beat Sonic's story, which, if I'm remembering correctly, is the worst one, because no one else has Mach Speed sections. Or carrying the least sections. So, by default, I think Sonic's is the worst one. But hey, it's time for the game to prove me wrong. Shadows does have the best opening cutscene, though. So, we're already off to a better start.
Transmission from HQ. There's an SOS coming from Dr. Eggman's base. Our last communication with our agent was 26 hours ago.
Why Shadow is working with Gun? I don't know. I don't think that ever gets explained. Ever. But, you know, we'll see. I feel like whether or not Shadow can teleport changes in every single iteration of the character. I say iteration, like, a game that takes place after this one is a different iteration. Which I suppose is the other problem with Shadow, is that there's no consistency. Because they're not iterations. Okay, so yeah, Shadow, he has to hit people and then he does his fucking close quarters combat. He doesn't have to hit those guys multiple times, that's just a... Alright, I see. Okay, so it's just a homing attack, but slightly less annoying, which isn't saying much, but... Okay. Because yes, most enemies in this game, as far as I remember, don't have any, like, preference of whether or not they, I mean, I guess... No, as far as I remember, most enemies in the game are one-hit wonders. Except for that guy, I guess. But hey, you know, the game has every chance to prove me wrong. Can I see, please? Should be a switch. Here? Ah, okay, gotcha. Is the guy gonna respawn, or do I have to fucking... Wow, Shadow was all over the place. Dude, I... Oh my god! Okay, so it seems the issue with... Oh, there are multiple switches. Alright, time to go looking. It seems like the issue with Shadow is that his homing attack locks on to way more things than just, I see. Are those chaos attacks or... Oh, okay, no, squares, like other things. Gotcha. This chaos spear just, stuns, though. I wish that it was just a straight up projectile, because that would make this game so much more bearable, but... Am I missing something here? Okay. I guess he just wasn't ready for that one. Am I looking for a switch? Am I mistaken? What the hell? This is like a fucking DMC secret level. Oh.
Security's really high.
I see.
You can glide by holding the X button after jumping.
Hey, do you like playing Knuckles? Well, here's Knuckles again. But with Tails' fucking remote bombs. Isn't that a awesome thing?
You don't want to get
Press the square button to throw a bomb, or press and hold the square button for a bomb snipe.
I see. That sure is a camera. Is that not? Am I not supposed to break this? Alright then. The worst part about Sonic 06... Or not, no, sorry, not the worst part. No, not, definitely not the worst part. But something that's, interesting about Sonic 06 is that even despite all the glitches and whatnot, this game is still just, like, horrifically boring.
Dr. Eggman is no match for Shadow. Why you?
It's a request from the president. It looks like the walkie-talkie still works. Press the triangle.
Yeah, now I'm playing GTA or something. How do I drive this thing? Okay, squares reverse, so circles go forward. The trigger still controls the camera. Okay, no, what the hell? I swear I was holding down fucking, the fucking X button the whole time. How do I fire this thing? There we go. We lost a little bit of health, but that's fine.
The searchlight pillars are solid. You need to use missiles.
Or just run into it, you fucking liar. Alright, it's a delicate situation. Let's just back out. Okay, I was kind of worried about whether or not the...
You need to get out of here quickly.
Never mind.
You need to
Whatever I was saying before, don't worry about it.
to the outside.
Yeah, no, I need the car. Is there another car for me or what? I don't even know how the last one got destroyed. I can't tell if it just took too much damage from nothing or... Alright, whatever. Would be nice if I stopped getting shot every 2 seconds. Yeah, I don't know why I got destroyed last time. Who's to say? Well, no, no, no! It's like taking candy from a baby, which is fine by me. Shadow did say that. Also, it's a good thing that Buggy is hedgehog size. Yeah, I haven't seen games this good since Assassin's Creed. That's a huge insult to Assassin's Creed. I don't think any Assassin's Creed game is this... well... you know. I don't think any Assassin's Creed game is anything like Sonic 06. They may be horrifically boring games, but they're not like Sonic 06. That's what we like to call hyperbole. But not good hyperbole for the sake of argument or contrast. This is bad hyperbole because it's wrong. I couldn't even tell that that was a fucking sheer drop until I got right up next to it, because this camera's so fucking... it's so... Alright, I see. Yeah, I got it, dude. I just slowly turn around, since, you know, no one ever knows what's waiting around the corner for us. And there's that one up there, which actually, can I reach that from down here? Probably not, but I might as well try. Let me get rid of these assholes so they don't shoot me from behind. God, this camera... It doesn't help that Sonic 06's camera is fucking inverted. There's no option to change that, so... Yeah? Thanks, game. Looks like it's just that one up there, but how do I get to it? Because I can't get the car on the springs or anything like that. That would be bizarre. Right? Yeah, no. That wasn't a searchlight. Ah. Whoa, I did not realize that was a drop. Fucking... This game really likes its surprises, huh? Ooh. Come on, dude. There we go. Was that not it? Man, when they said all the searchlights, they meant all the searchlights. Like, God, I hate this camera! I hate this camera! Was it always inverted? I swear the left-right wasn't always inverted. Huh. Watch this epic snipe. Cool. Is that all? Oh, that was the stage. I was not expecting that. Alright. I'll take it.
Need to stay focused.
Yeah, sure, Shadow. Why would they give an inverted camera? Inverted cameras are, in general, are just fucking retarded. But they're especially retarded when there's no option to change them, and when they're the default option. At least with up and down, there's an argument to be made about, like, the way a plane controls, which, I'm not in a plane, but
Nothing more.
people make that argument.
Fine. With you, it's always business.
But with left and right, what's the purpose of left and right, of inverted left and right controls?
It seems they don't want us to leave.
Acoustic guitar, his world? Yeah, that is what that was. Classic. Loading screen into loading screen. Now, how do I fight the Egg Cerberus as Shadow? I assume it's different, but who am I?
Shadow, make him crash into something.
Okay. I wonder if, like last time, this will work very inconsistently. See, now that I'm playing as the combat-focused Shadow, I don't have to make him crash into things. I can just fucking beat him up. Or not. Or maybe I'm wrong and stupid, actually.
Do what I tell you.
And boom. See, we'll be fine. We haven't even had a single glitch or fuck up. And right into the wall. Okay. I don't know why that worked so much better than the last time it happened, but maybe I'm just used to it now. S rank. Let's see. You'll have to see it. Now, I don't know why Shadow needs currency. As far as I remember, he doesn't have things to buy like Sonic does. But maybe I'm wrong. I'd love to be right, though. Especially when it comes to this game. But hey, see, we're already off to a better start than Sonic's story. So maybe the highs will be higher this time. Hey.
Ah, Soliana.
When's the speedrun for Persona 5? Never.
It's a constitutional monarchy, you know.
Not only do I not like that game, I'm also not a particular fan of speedruns, and even if I was, I wouldn't do it for an RPG.
The current
So,
sovereign is Princess
yeah.
Elise III.
Why does Eggman's
I assume you only asked that as a haha meme question, because
I know. I just followed my orders. and
I don't know, but half of what you say are haha meme questions
I have a little favor to ask.
that aren't very funny,
Could you
so I guess minus the haha.
and rendezvous point?
Where's the rendezvous point?
But I mean, you know, it is what it is.
Castle of Soliana in Kingdom Valley.
Point being, I assume it wasn't a genuine question, because who would ask that to a person like me? It's like, oh yeah, Gavin, known for speedruns and loving Persona 5.
Rouge, respond. I've prepared the means to go to Kingdom Valley. Go to the forest cave immediately.
Now how do I get to the forest cave? Yeah, but I don't want to do that. Actually, some back here red. No, you people are no help. And I do mean you people. I just talked to this guy. I'm a fool. Nope, the shop is still here. Fuck. Still have to buy things to Shadow. I'll use the light dash and moving through trail rings. Chaos boost level 1. During a boost. What boost? Oh, you get to Chaos Snap and upgrade to the Chaos Stack and Chaos Smash. I don't want to buy things too early, because last time I ended up buying gems that were fucking useless. And I ended up needing that money. So this time I think I'll avoid doing that until I really, really need it. Because as far as I know, Shadow doesn't have any flying glitches like Sonic does. But it's also Sonic 06, so anything could happen. Cave Illustration Hill 2 says immune in the cave in the forest outside town. Not this one. He pointed that down the street, right? He's got a better perspective on that. Yeah, okay. What about you? Okay, in the woods, there's a big earthquake recently, and I'm worried if the bridge is falling down. You people are fucking useless! Let's just try straight ahead, because this is the direction the guy pointed. What about you? Wait, the forest across this bridge will be right there. Thanks! Ain't you the guy who got his Sonic Forces speedrun rejected? Yeah. But that was the first one ever done. And that was a Sonic game. That has nothing to do with Persona 5. It's like, hey, you do one speedrun and suddenly you're the speedrun guy? No. And they only rejected it because...
Square button near the Trail of Rings to do a
I'm actually not even sure why they rejected it, to be completely honest. The only reason they gave me was spam. But I have no idea what that means. If I had to guess, they hear all the talk of me going, man, I love how I'm only speedrunning this game because it's short enough to do that, and then I fucking refund the game. So, if what they mean by spam is that it's like not in the spirit of speedrunning or something, like, oh, I'm not speedrunning the game because I like it or because I want to speedrun it, I'm like speedrunning the game because I can refund it, and it's funny. The area up ahead near the cave just had a landslide. Dangerous, you better stay away. Did I miss something then? Ah, I see. Destroys everything. Okay, rocks and mines. Ah, fuck. So I do need to buy that other thing then. Alright. Where was that motherfucking store? Why there's a bunch of random people in the forest? But yeah, so if I had to assume that that's what spam meant, then that's just what I'm gonna go with. Which I think is bullshit. If I'm uploading something to speedrun.com, it's because I think it's a... Oh, how am I supposed to get... Oh. Man, they fixed that bridge pretty fast. Now, how do I do that thing it just said? Ah, okay, there you go. You have to press the good old-fashioned R1 button. Don't know how to unlock that other move, though. Or how to do the other move. But I bought everything I needed to, so... Worst case scenario, I'll just fucking Google it. But yeah, no, I think the speedrun thing is stupid. If I submit my run to speedrun.com, then it's a legitimate run, no matter what you people say. When the Chaos Cage is full, use the R1 buttons to do a Chaos Boost. Chaos Boost destroy. Oh, okay, I pressed it again. That's interesting. Weird, but interesting. Hey, Gavin, been seeing any good TV lately? You know I have, because I just finished Better Call Saul. Fantastic show. As far as I know, pretty perfect as far as shows can get. Vince, he just doesn't miss. Aside from that, I've watched a few episodes of Code Geass, and that was good from what I've seen. But I'd have to watch more of it at some point, which will happen, probably. And I've also watched Trigun Stampede. Well, okay, first of all, I watched the original Trigun, which, man, that show was overhyped. Like, a lot. It's kind of just like watching Bebop again, and not just because both shows are overhyped, because it's very similar to Bebop.
It looks like you need to find 3 keys to move on. Leave it to me.
Yay, I love finding keys. But I mean, like, it wasn't the worst thing in the world. I mean, it wasn't terrible. It was like a 7. Which ain't bad, but it's not exactly a show I'd recommend to people. But yeah, and then I started watching Stampede, which is far more prettyful than Trigun is, but ugh. Yeah, it's far more good looking than Trigun is, but in terms of the story content, absolutely not. Which wasn't a high bar to clear, because I think Trigun's story is pretty middling, but they somehow did it. Where the fuck am I going? Do not tell me I can't climb these! God bless. Do not scare me like that. Shit. Can't get in there anyway. Where are these fucking keys? Sure wish I knew. At least Rouge's ring bombs don't have that terribly annoying fake ring sound effect that Tails' does.
I bet his legs are pretty fragile.
Where am I finding these keys? Do I have to kill every enemy? I find it really annoying that this game is has a lot of kill every enemy section. Has a lot of those, but never tells you, not never, but very rarely tells you when these sections actually are occurring. Now this time, Rouge, jump before I go. Alright, yeah, thanks. Just don't give me anywhere else to land, you know? That's cool. Oh. The fuck off! Wait, I think I've been here before. I'm pretty sure this is where I came from. I wish I knew what the fuck I was looking at half the time. I should have saved my game when I was in the overworld. Because, man, I don't want to do any of this shit again. Yo, hey, Alfonso. Oh, you know what else I've been watching lately, which counts as good TV? The new season of not better. I'm gonna say Better Call Sunny. No, It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Fantastic show. Always has been. Always will be. But yeah, new season, and it's just as great as it always is. Unsurprising.
Hidden in a place like this.
Not what I call hidden, but it also took me a while to find it, so who am I to talk? Oh my god, which areas are climbable and which ones aren't? That's all I'm asking for. Just simple data that I can get from this game. But I never will, because fucking why would I? Why would I ever get anything valuable out of Sonic 06? Oh my god. Up here, maybe? No. This is the platform. To get to other, more useful places, hopefully. Maybe this is a kill all the enemy. Because, yeah, look at that. There's a key right there. God fucking damn it! Is that all the guys? Is there one guy up high? Yeah, there is. Oh! Who even? Who fucking even? Ah, of course, it's some asshole from across the goddamn room. It's fucking, how are these not hitting him? God bless. Now what am I... Why is this not open? Ah, okay. Ah, gotta get higher. Fucking inverted camera. Just why inverted, you know? Just why? Of all the choices you could possibly make with your camera, why inverted is... Why would that be the option you go with? Of all the beautiful, fantastic things you could do with a camera, why... Oh. You can stick bombs to walls, that's interesting. I find it weird how the game would never tell me I could do this, but... Hey, you know, par for the course. Level design would lead me to believe it's up here? Maybe? Jump off the wall! You did... What's going on? I hate this game. It's a bad game, really. Which I know isn't surprising to anyone, but like... Just... Man, you know? Why does everything in this game have to put you in place for so long? Like, God forbid they ever put 06 Rouge into a fighting game. That's like a full second and a half of startup to just throw a fucking bomb. I got 3 keys. Now I can finally kill myself. Ah, it's a hover vehicle, of course. The bullets run on energy? Why in the goddamn... Alright. Alright, now this game is pretty fucky when it comes to locking onto things, so let's see what happens. Wait, but the checkpoint was right there. Why is it sending me this way? No going back, no going back, I suppose. Or not? Oh, hey you. Am I mistaken? Thanks. You're gonna watch Lupin the Third? Eventually. It's a pretty long franchise, so whenever I eventually get into it, it's gonna take a while. So putting it off until an undecided later date. That was Interstellar Rangers Commence episode. That was that Interstellar Rangers Commence episode was peak. Am I right? Yeah, it was it was pretty good. Which, you know, is the standard for Interstellar Rangers Commence. Obviously, I don't need to state that for anyone, but just making sure we're all on the same page. This is who I am. Why did he say whoa like that? Luckily, Shadow has no bounce bracelet, so I don't have to worry about stupid bullshit like, I don't know, dropping down instantly instead of doing a lightspeed dash. Look at that. Whole other life. Thanks, Sonic 06. Why? There are boost pads here if the spikes might just hurt me. But yeah, this is what I'm talking about when I say that, like, Sonic's story is probably just easily the worst. People like Shadow, even though his stages are also, like, generally kind of fast, they're just like also more slow and methodical because you have to do shit like combat, which, you know, different conversation, different criticism. But it means that there's less room for just getting fucked by random things, like that, almost. I wanted that life. There we go. Where is it? Sweet. Straight Fire. Ew, Shadow the Hedgehog. Yeah, he is that thing. I just said. Whoa! Whoa! You can't just do that! What the fuck? Bro, what the fuck? This level has the same layout as last time. Yeah, it's kind of the point of Sonic 06, is that you go through the same stages as different characters. It happens in a lot of Sonic games, in fact. So you get more mileage out of the same game. Different playstyle, kind of. You know, debatable, I suppose. Different playstyle, same stage. And even that's not necessarily true, because you have to do different things in those stages, which is also a different criticism, but... you know. It was like Shadow of the Colossus. I don't think that's true, actually. I'll play that game on stream one day. Maybe I'll play that next, because I've been meaning to get into Shadow of the Colossus for a while. I was kind of waiting for myself to get my hands on the PS4 version, but if I end up liking the game enough, then I'll probably just play the PS2 version and the PS4 version, just so I can own the game on multiple platforms and add it to my collection. Now, where do you think the spring goes? Because I could just end the level right here and get my suffering over with, but it also could at least like an extra life or something. I won't risk it though. Again, and if I end up not liking Shadow of the Colossus, which I doubt, it seems like a pretty fun game as far as everything I know about it, which is a lot. And if I end up not liking Shadow of the Colossus, then I wouldn't want to own the PS4 version anyway, so I suppose streaming it would be a win-win. In fact, let me just check to see what exactly are the differences between the two versions. I think the PS4 version took out the stamina increasing like lizards or whatever, and it just like increases when you kill bosses, I think. But I'm probably just remembering that incorrectly, because I haven't looked at a difference between the two in years. I'm pretty sure since it came out in like 2018. PS4 Shadow of the Colossus, differences, yeah. Let's see it, let's see it, let's see it. Version. Graphics, don't care. UI updates, new versions of the
But a major accident occurred 10 years ago, and no one's lived there since.
Accident?
I heard a prototype energy engine failed, which caused the accident. I think the name of the plan was
The Solaris Project.
So, different UI, I guess. Eh.
It was an ambitious project named after their eternal
The PS3 version. A new statistics screen.
It's been a while, my dear Rouge.
I guess.
Of course, Shadow. Now,
Filter mode.
if you'd be so
Ugh.
kind as to hand back
Easter
the
eggs.
scepter
Who
of
cares?
you took from me.
Gallery. Who cares? New collectible. If they have no purpose, then why would I want them? It's literally just watching number go up. I mean, if they're in cool spots, like it's hard to find them, then why not? But she can fly, Shadow. Why'd you have to catch her? This is against Sonic Adventure 2. When Knuckles feels it necessary to stop Rouge from falling when she can fly.
Shadow!
It's no use. Pull back. Pull back. Pull back.
So, basically no differences, it seems. Which is unfortunate, but, I mean... I'm mostly adding the game to my collection anyway, so it's more of a, if I ever want to replay Shadow of the Colossus, then I'd have a different version to play as opposed to just doing the same thing over again. But you also carry over stamina to New Game Plus, so if I wanted to play the game over again, it would be more accurate to
Oh, how ironic
to
fate
do it
could be.
on the PS4
I
version.
would never have believed I would be resurrected through your shade.
Oh well.
I thank you, Shadow the Hedgehog.
Who are you? And how do you know my name?
I'm Mephiles. Mephiles the Dark.
Yeah, I bet you are.
Did you forget me?
I've even put you on the thumbnail. Kinda.
I owe much to you, Shadow. Oh yes. What you gave to me, I now return to you.
I wonder what he could possibly be talking about.
Ticket to oblivion.
They really just popped the balls out of there, huh? A ticket to oblivion teleports you away by pressing Control X on the model.
What is this place?
It seems we've been teleported to another location.
Well, let's find out where we are.
Mephiles. Who is he?
Good question. Wonder why the game's in black and white now.
I'm in. I've pinpointed our location. It's... No, that's not possible. We're still in the doctor's base, but how can that be? Wait,
Man, these are
there's no
certainly line
way.
readings.
So it's
Man, I stopped watching Interstellar Rangers commence for this. Those animations for when they vanish. It's not. They don't. It's not even an animation. Animation implies that anything's happening, but it's not.
through time.
There's no animation. They just disappear.
Yes, approximately 200 years. Maybe more, depending on when this database was last updated.
200 years or something. You know, who's to say?
Well, at least we know we've arrived in the future. That means this Mephiles character has the power to control time.
His power feels very similar to my own chaos control. But
Ah, weird. Anyway. Hey, remember when this happened to us? Is it the same cutscene over again?
Boy, do I feel dizzy.
Yeah, is what you get for getting your voice actors from Fox TV.
Oh, look who's here. I didn't expect to see you guys.
Long time no see.
Rouge! Shadow!
Hi, long time no see.
Man, they just love that phrase in this franchise, huh? Even though, in reality, it probably hasn't been a long time, since it's not like you see each other like every day.
this is the distant future, far removed from our own timeline.
The future?
Yeah, me thinks it's just gonna be the same cutscene over again, so I'm just gonna skip it. If you don't mind. Which, if you do, who even fucking cares? Oh, we're just starting in the car. How'd he get his hands on the car? Who cares? It's awesome. Whoa, those did a lot of damage. Why? Fucking hell, Jesus Christ, the physics. Oh, fuck off. That was not a high enough drop to be like, oh, yep, it's just gone now. That's it. Can I do the lightspeed dash on these? Weird. No one's in your way, Shadow. What the hell? Don't even know how I did that, but hey, whatever works. Can I reach the... Yeah, there we go. Sweet. Not very fast for a douche for a boost pad, huh? Oh hey, he actually fell. That's new for this game. There we go. It's like driving in Gmod. Fucking, I don't know, Gmod props probably have more health than that. Long time, it's been 200 years, at least depending on when the computer got updated. You know what? Good point. Maybe it has been a long time no see. Even though they both got teleported into the future at about the same time. That's neither here nor there. Why didn't it let me jump off? Let me... I want to get that guy, but it's fine. The buttons didn't work. That's fine, you know, it's whatever. I don't even care for real. Great. Why was he so aggressive about that? So far, Shadow's story is progressing more smoothly than Sonic's was. Why? Thanks. Let's get moving. Why would they let you do that? Hands off the stick, as always. Never collect any of those rings, as always. Don't even know why they put them there. Why would they do that? Do you know how fucking annoying that is? To just have an enemy pop out of nowhere and do damage to you in a game where getting hit once means you lose all of your health? Oh my god, and I'm not gonna have to do a fucking mock speed section after this? Man. Shadow Story is just better than... Sonic's has to be the worst, right? Like, just because of mock speed sections. There's no way that the others could be any worse. I guess Shadow has his flying sections, or like his vehicle sections, but the vehicles don't control as badly as the mock speed sections do, so I can't even say that. At least with the flying sections, I know what I'm getting into! Oh, would you look at that? Also with the flying sections, getting hit once doesn't instantly kill you. What are the odds? Also, 3 whole 1-ups. Wow. Generous today, aren't we? I wonder what Shadow's boss fight at the end of this is gonna be. The Sonic fights Iblis. But what did Shadow and Rouge do the whole time? Look at that far. Look at that fire tornado in the background. Man, it sure would be annoying if I had to run through that at Mach speeds. Section. I really wanted that one up, but for some reason the homing attack didn't come out when I wanted it to. That's fucking awesome. Why is it slow run though? Alright, not exactly sure which way I'm going! What? That's fine! God, this thing controls like a horse! Why would they do that? This game's fucking ass. I hate this. I partially expected it to just not let me get out of the vehicle. Why would they put all those enemies there if I don't have to fight them? That's fine too. That's annoying since I can't tell when the fuck these things are gonna hit me! No! What the fuck? What's it? Maybe I just wasn't looking close enough, but how was I supposed to tell if that was gonna end? Can you even avoid that one? What the hell? Look at it. I don't know how big is this fire. This music ain't bad. I think I wanted you to run into those things and then jump out in the nick of time. Maybe, but that's a horrid surprise, especially coming from this game. Ooh, I was hoping to cheat it. Still doesn't really matter, but... Look at that, I have 9 whole lives. I'm pretty sure that's more than I ever had in Sonic Story. I keep them coming, God bless. If I could... There we go. Double digits lives. Never thought I'd see the day. Have to get up there. Let's let me turn the camera around. There we go. Whoa. And I'm out. 10 whole lives. God bless. Thank the Lord up above. Yeah, I don't think we'll be having anywhere near as much trouble as Sonic Story. Gonna be honest. I still have off-stream Persona stuff to do, so another time.
Precious chaos and
Not today.
you are also beautiful.
Maybe I'll play some Peace Walker.
Mysterious brilliance.
Why not? Oh hey Omega. What are you doing here?
Omega? What's he doing here?
I promise I didn't know that's what he was gonna say. Omega's one of the best characters from the comics,
Seems he's in standby mode.
but in the games, he's pretty muted the whole time.
To create this future.
Though I haven't played Heroes, which is where he gets introduced. So for all I know, he's pretty accurate in Heroes.
Understood.
Comic accurate, I should
In a
say.
minute.
I know it's the other way around, but you know, for me, it's comic accurate.
Something too. Let's go.
How do they let you know that?
Not like we can do anything for
The sales of a phone?
Yeah.
You guys are so slow.
How?
Look.
They called
Chaos Emerald.
Rouge and Shadow to come here.
Well now.
So how
I may
did
not look it, but I'm a real
how did they get here first?
Unlike a certain echidna I know.
What's that supposed to mean? You racist or something? See, this is why we don't fuck white women, Knuckles. They're thieves.
Yeah.
And they insult you for not being a thief as well.
There's a Chaos Emerald here, but
Assuming Rouge is white.
We've got to go through there.
Who's to say?
If you don't like it, you can stay here.
You've
Did they just use the exact same animation of Knuckles running up to Rouge? Wait a minute. Wait.
Same to you.
I gotta see that one again. Really compare them back to back. I know he's in standby mode, but couldn't you reboot or switch off the mode? Yeah, it's a good question. But maybe it's only a thing Omega himself can do. Because if I remember the plot of this game correctly, Omega puts himself in a standby mode. So maybe it's an Omega exclusive option. Only he can do it internally or something. Let's see. Right, it's in base profile for some fucking reason.
Please.
No, it's not. Wait, what? So now is it gonna be in the RPCS3 folder? If I could spell? Yeah, there it is, huh? So why only the Metal Gear games? There. Whatever. For me, Rouge and Shadow to come here.
well now.
Let's cut that down. I'll cut out the first part and then I'll play the second one. And cut out the second one, just compare them back to back. Save that. I did not mean to close it. I swear it's the exact same animation. Like, if I wasn't playing this game, like, just actually, I would assume this is like a meme edit from someone. No, let's just say.
If you
No.
Say. And just for ease of access, let me put on the display capture. Oh, let's look at them back to back. Say. Boom.
if you don't like it, you can stay here.
You've
Did they just
got
use the exact same animation of Knuckles running?
No.
What's that supposed to mean?
What?
You racist or something? Okay, no, it's not the same, because in the first one, Knuckles puts his fist up first. Say.
If you don't like it, you can stay.
He really runs up to her, you know?
No.
Which, you know, the epic motion capture moment. In this one, he walks up to her and then instantly turns around, whereas in the first one, he takes a little bit longer. Yeah, there's this huge span of time before he turns around. So he does a little jog up to her. Fucking motion capture
You've
in Sonic games. It's always something. That was funny. Anyway, back to your regularly scheduled Sonic 06. I hate how Knuckles looks in this game. What do you mean by that? I don't think he looks particularly different from how he usually does. If you're talking about, like, the art style of this game, just like how gritty it looks, then that applies to every character. That's not a Knuckles exclusive thing. Everyone looks bad in this game. Same goes for the motion capture. That's not a this character looks bad moment. That's a fuck off! How in God's name? I Let's see it. Look at that. Works like a charm. Not like in Sonic's story, where it works like shit because it doesn't work. Why are these rocks going back and forth? Isn't this like a river? What the fuck?! Man, that seems a little bit unfair. That also seems a little bit unfair. I know who I am. I don't know why that particular line. Oh, fuck off. I don't know why that particular line from Shadow is just so funny to me. Is that everyone? Let's go. I think it's either the model, the textures, or the lighting. If it's the textures or the lighting, I promise you that applies to every character in this game. I'm sorry. And if it's the model, I doubt it. He looks pretty similar to how he always does. Now Omega, man looking hard as fuck. Rouge is okay, but Sonic is terrible with his mouth centered in the middle. Okay, yeah, I will give you that one. Is that for really... Well, but that also kind of applies to most Sonic characters. They were designed to have that funny-looking sideways mouth thing that happens in cartoons. Why did that still hit me if I jumped over it? So yeah, really for everyone, the sideways or facing mouth thing is pretty bad. But I guess it is extra bad for Sonic since he has, since for his mouth shape in particular. Because with Knuckles, his mouth is a little bit longer than Sonic's, or his snout, I should say. Tails, he's always kind of had a pretty flat mouth. Snout, fuck. I really want that one up, but I don't know how the game wants me to get it without getting damaged, unless I'm not even supposed to get it without taking damage. But hey, who's to say? I'm not, because I'm not going for it. For once, I don't fucking need it. Well, I mean, don't need is a strong word. God knows this game could turn around and do anything at any second. But in terms of, compared to, like, how my previous playthrough was going, yeah, I don't need every single extra life I come across. I don't need to risk myself for every single extra life I come across, I mean. Why did it do that? I feel like Shadow's homing attack goes farther than Sonic's does, but no direct comparison, I suppose, which who even fucking cares? Same with all the other Mobians. Well then, yeah, it's not just a Knuckles thing then. It's everyone. Why did it do that? Why did it do that? Maybe I need to be abusing Chaos Spear more. Where am I? Oh, was that Spring always there? Ah. Oh, wait, no, yeah, this brought me over here. Where the hell am I going? Ah, down. Gotcha. See, the thing is, if this were a normal, good Sonic game, I would have just gone down already. Because I would have just gone towards the ring box. Because it's like, oh, they're trying to lead me that way. But, since this is Sonic 06, that ring box literally could have just been over a gaping crevasse. Leading me straight to my death. So, forgive me for being apprehensive. 11 whole lives, God bless. Can't get over that. Sonic plays the worst in his own goddamn game. Why would it do that? Is that a one-up or rings? Doesn't matter, not going for it. Not after that. Why are you not allowed to do a homing attack? Does it work like that in any other Sonic game? Where if you run off of a platform, instead of jumping off, you're just not allowed to do a homing attack? As far as I'm aware, it does not work like that in any other Sonic game. But I also haven't played a lot of the good Sonic games, so hey, who am I? Chaos Spaz moment. Huh? Let me go! Endless frustration. It wouldn't be such a problem if the game worked correctly, is what I'm trying to say. But, like, specifically the problem there is that... Chris, I'm all the way fucking back here! The problem being that you can't not homing attack onto the balls, but underneath the balls is not solid ground, so I can't just let Shadow rock. I have to do something. But typically that something gets me killed, which isn't fun. So, that's awesome. Why the fuck? God, I wish this game had any sort of signposting of anything really, but of when the fuck you're gonna do a homing attack. Because a lot of the time I'm just going in blind. What are you doing, Shadow? You never know when your homing attack is going to actually hit something or if it's going to go off into the ether. It's the most fun thing in the world. Yeah, like I can't not homing attack because I have to go somewhere. But I'm also homing attacking blind because Shadow can't fucking, well, because the camera sucks, but also because Shadow fucking changes the camera whenever I do anything. Why? Why? It sure did, Shadow. It sure did do that thing you just said. Rouge! Why was he so surprised?
Just leave everything to me.
Yeah, I'm sure.
All of the lights shine at once. Your way will become clear.
Alright, guys, I'm gonna make all the... Fuck off! It's only gonna take me too much time to get rid of all these enemies, so I'm not even gonna bother. If they end up harassing me too much, then I guess I'll have to. But until that point comes, let me just try and do it without fighting these assholes. Thanks. Sage is not quite the word I'd use, but... you know, whatever works. There's one up here in Sonic's level, but I suppose not this time. It's fine by me. Why would they put the dash pad there if it's not gonna hit the... Damn, Shadow, what happened? I have no words. Thank you, we're done. Better than Sonic's time? Still not good. Those struggling noises, though, are you connected to the game through some cable? No. It's just, sometimes things happen in this game, and they really have... They're so surprising that they get a real guttural reaction out of me, which is just, you know, it's what this sounds you hear. They're just primal, guttural, instinctual reactions.
I found a Chaos Emerald.
This is gonna be the same cutscene as last time, so let's just get on with it. What? But I thought Sonic fought Iblis. What's the deal? This isn't canon. You're ruining my immersion game.
I'll take care of this guy.
It'll be like taking candy from a baby.
I can't do anything from here. I need to find some way to draw him in.
Unfortunately, same deal as last time. Just wait for him to do the thing, and then you hit him. Whoa, I did not expect to hit that one.
Watch out, Shadow. If something that big runs into you, the soft footholds won't hold.
Bit late for that, but, you know, good effort. So, nice weather we're having. It's just that if the boss fight's gonna make me wait every time to do the same thing, we're gonna be sitting here for a while. Like, it took a minute and a half to get through 1/4 of the boss. So, does that mean the S rank is like 4 minutes? Because it can't be any... It can't be anything shorter, right? It has to be about that time. Because there's no way to do this boss fight in any shorter amount of time. Unless I cheated. Somehow. But I'm not aware of how I would do that, so... Thanks, Dad, on WhatsApp. uh, Rouge sounds so interested in this game. Like, Rouge's VA in this game was a pile of crap, so you need to make an attempt. That's a lot of people in this game, to be fair. Like Rex's VA in Xenoblade 2. Also, is it just me or Shadow the same voice long as doing a homing dash? Well, let's let's. Fun fact: Shadow and Sonic have the same voice actor. They are both voiced by Jason Griffith. So if Shadow sounds like Sonic at any point, that's because it's the same guy. And in terms of the Rex's Xenoblade 2 voice actor, I disagree. If anything, it sounds like Rex's Xenoblade 2 voice actor is trying too much. Like when he fucking gets Pyra out of the ship, and he goes "Ah!" for like 15 straight seconds, and it sounds really uncomfortable. That's my bad. I had my phone in my hand. I was not paying attention. But yeah, no, I don't really have any problems with Xenoblade 2's voice acting, for the most part. For the most part, like in terms of like voice direction and like if the actors are trying and all that, you know, I think they're doing a decent job. My problem with Xenoblade 2's voice acting comes just in the fact that their accents are... Maybe it's just because I'm an American, obviously, so I don't have an accent, or at least I have an American accent, so anything that's not an American accent is gonna sound silly to me. Fucking hell. That's fine, yeah, it's cool. But the characters will be given, like, the most impassioned speech of all time, and they're like, "So how about it, you wee fucker?" Or whatever they say. It's not as bad with some people, like Rex, for example. Like when Rex is talking about the salvager's code to fucking whoever, and he's like, "Yep, you just gotta get over it and make up with people sometimes." Then yeah, he sounds pretty accurate there, but like Nia spilling her guts to Rex about the fact that she's a blade or whatever, it just sounds fucking stupid. Which I get is no one's fault, really. But just, like, stop being foreign. You know? It's that easy, idiot. Here he comes.
Shadow, it's coming.
I know. There you are.
He's dazed. Now, Shadow, now.
Hit him! There we go. Fuck. I know I did that boss as fast as humanly possible, so if I don't get an S rank for that, I'm gonna be fucking pissed. No, like when you jump into that sea of fog as Rex, it sounds so bad. Like, it doesn't even sound like he's scared for his life when he's falling to his death. When he falls into the Cloud Sea. Oh, like near the end of the game? Maybe, but I don't remember that scene in particular. You'd have to give me... See, right? What the fuck?! You'd have to give me more examples than that. Compare Shulk's VA to Rex's VA and you'll see the difference. I mean, yeah, but that's because Shulk's VA is really good. It's not because Rex's VA is really bad. Like, Shulk screaming at Metalface when he says, "I'll kill you," that's pretty good, but that's just because Shulk's voice actor is really good. But I wouldn't say Rex's voice actor is bad. You'd have to give me more examples than that. Because when I think of good-sounding Rex scenes, I think of the Salvager's Code. When he's talking about how I love all you guys, which is a retarded line for completely different reasons. But in terms of how the line was said, you know, it was fine. It definitely fits Rex's personality.
Shadow.
which again could just be because I have an American accent, but
And he doesn't have a Chaos Emerald anymore.
fucking why?
Rouge?
I guess I wasn't supposed to skip that cutscene,
Have you retrieved the Book
but
of Darkness?
you know, how's I supposed to know?
Well, I'll provide a full
Um,
report shortly.
Yeah, it could just be because I have an American accent, but just Rex having a more jovial and upbeat personality kind of fits with his voice actor, who never really has like sad line readings, which like fucking of course. Rex is not a sad character, so he shouldn't have to reach those depths. When I think of bad Rex, yeah, I think of Rex doing his pathetic battle cry after he awakens Apira. Yeah, that's the line that I mentioned. Like I said, those are examples of bad lines. But in terms of on the whole, I don't see the issue. Because I literally pointed that one out already. This was like a fun level to traverse. That was sarcasm, by the way. I know it was probably pretty easy to pick up on, but I don't ever want to get misconstrued as having hope for Sonic 06, so let's just keep things straight, you hear? Didn't you say you hated Xenoblade 2? Yeah, but I don't hate the voice direction. When I'm talking about why I hate Xenoblade 2, it's about the gameplay. Because I don't know if you know this, but Xenoblade 2 is a video game. And so when I think about the most important things from Xenoblade 2, I think about the video game. I hate Xenoblade 2 because party building sucks. I hate Xenoblade 2 because stats are fucking stupid. I hate Xenoblade 2 because getting Blaze is fucking stupid. I hate Xenoblade 2 because of the gameplay. Not because of anything else. Well, no, I shouldn't say not because of anything else, because there are other things that I don't like about Xenoblade 2, but in terms of, like, voice direction, I don't care. really just voice direction in general is not a huge thing to me in video games. Because I'm not there for the narrative for the most part. Like, fucking, if I care about voice direction, then what do I say about Ace Attorney? Because that game has a lot of dialogue, but it don't got no voices, so literally who cares? Thanks for letting me know this time. Like, what are some other things aside from the gameplay that I don't like? I don't like the art style. Which I know is kind of vague and doesn't really encapsulate what I'm trying to say. But if you are familiar with Xenoblade 2, then you know what I'm... If you're familiar with Xenoblade... How am I supposed to get up here? Do I have to go all the way around? Fucking asshole. But if you're familiar with Xenoblade 2, you know what I'm trying to say, which is, certain things that the artist decided to do. Like, for example, have a bunch of characters with massive tits and no clothes. And the no clothes by itself wouldn't even really be a problem, if it weren't for characters like, like Dahlia, the Blade, where it's literally just, hey, do you like big titties? Then here's a naked character with big titties. Don't you like it jerking off a player who's playing this game? Are you gonna do her Blade quest to find out that there's more to her personality? You're not? You just like looking at big titties? That's unfortunate. Man, isn't it funny how we made 90% of the Blades that you can get in this game female for no particular reason? Anywho. Too many waifu Blades with huge tits and asses. Yeah, the thing I just said. Fucking Metal Gear dialogue. Thing you just said, question mark?
This is a charming little place.
But even that is pretty small potatoes compared to what I actually don't like about the game, which is the gameplay. Because, I was gonna say Dragon Quest, but not really. Oh, yep, Fire Emblem. Fire Emblem also has a lot of characters with huge tits and no clothes. Not that many, but they exist. And there's definitely very few
Deliver it to Shadow.
non-conventionally attractive females in the game. So, like, for the most part, yeah, for the most part, characters are meant to be attractive, and then, you know, for some people they go farther than others. But in Fire Emblem is a good game. so even though characters have huge tits and asses and are very very schmexy, and in the later Fire Emblem games you can fuck them because of course you can, and in Fire Emblem Fates you can massage their faces, of course you can, and in Fire Emblem Engage you can go on fucking tea dates with them because of course you can. Fire Emblem's still a good game. So at the end of the day, who really cares? The answer is, if you do care, then you're either shallow or need to get your priorities right when you're playing a video game. Sup? Hey, meme. We're doing Shadow Story, which is marginally better than Sonic Story, which I knew was going to happen, but, you know. Hey, Mephistopheles the Dark.
So, decided to void your return ticket now, did you?
Yeah, that's a good question. Why did you do that, Shadow? Not gonna answer? Okay. But yeah, so Shadow Story, pretty good compared to Sonic. Well, okay. Better than Sonic's. Can't call it good, better than Sonic's. Considering the point that we've reached in the game compared to Sonic Story, I haven't had to stop the stream to I haven't had to stop the stream because I had to redo parts so often. Excuse me. Like, what was 2 hours or so on the Sonic stream to do fucking Crisis City is an hour and a half here to be almost done with Crisis City. In fact, we've already done the Iblis boss already. So, whoa.
Wasn't just jealous of your power. They feared it.
Why didn't you play Silver Story? Silver has the drip, like Shulk from Future Connected.
They used this incident as an excuse.
I mean, he's wearing gloves and shoes. I wouldn't exactly call it drip, but whatever, I guess. And because the developers intend for you to play Shadow Story next, probably. Because if you play Silver Story after Sonic Story, Mephiles is just kind of there, with no explanation, and you have to walk around as Silver, being confused all the time for some reason.
That's absurd. Whatever it is you want to do, you can do it alone.
Whereas a Shadow Story, it directly connects to Sonic's far, far, far more often. So, it makes more sense to actually,
I determine
you
my
know,
own destiny.
do Shadows next. How come you unlock Silver Story before Shadow? The answer's telling you to play Silver's next? That's a fair point. He's going Super Saiyan, oh my god. That's a fair point, but I disagree, because of the story structure. In terms of the story, Shadow and Sonic meet up before Silver ever meets any of the other characters.
Entertain me.
So from Sonic's perspective, you meet Shadow next. In fact, I don't even know why they unlocked Silver Story there and not, you know, at a different point. But
Don't bother to try and deceive me. I know who I am.
I know who I am. Am I missing something, or what is going on with the audio? I don't get it. What am I? Okay, then what am I supposed to do? These pillars must be important for some reason, but I can't homing attack them, or attack them in any other way. So what am I doing here?
These shadows that he's controlling, I've got a
I assume it's the pillars, but I can't do anything to the pillars. So what the fuck? I feel like I'm supposed to use the Chaos Boost mode, but yet you can only do it when your meter's full. So I feel like I have to kill the guys to get my meter full. So, catch you in a second when I kill enough guys to get my meter full. Oh, wait, what did I just do? Do I have to hit them, like, into the pillars? Is that even what I just did? I can't tell. Are these guys just stuck to me forever? Okay. Thanks for answering the question, I guess. Meter's full. Boom. Okay, yeah, so I was supposed to go Chaos mode. That's what I figured. So that entire fight was just me building up energy? Cool. That was fun. Damn, you really got faked out, Shadow? You fucking suck. You're supposed to be the coolest. God damn, Omega. How'd you miss? He wasn't moving.
Now is designated time. I shall assist.
Okay, so there's more to the fight. Now I do it with Omega helping me, question mark. Even though he could have just shot Mephiles in the head, but he missed somehow. Not my Omega. This sure is a boss fight. Shoot him! What the? A lot of people missing today. Missing how? Like, from the streams? I don't know, this is about normal. You, Ryan, Leo, I guess Alfonso's here usually, I don't know if he's still here. Triton's usually here, I guess. I don't know, not what I would call a lot of people missing.
Mission complete.
But, you know. This is about standard. Would I like it to be not standard? Yeah, of course, but, you know. I meant the gunshot. Ah. Yeah. Yeah. Don't know what that was about. In Interstellar Rangers commence or in this. Because I was right there. But he decided to shoot the guys behind Mephistopheles instead of Mephistopheles himself, so... Who's to say? Dude, a lot of people are missing. Well, Ryan, you're not aware of Interstellar Ranger's commence, so you're not aware of the context of memes even talking about. A, and B, if you're talking about the thing that I said, then I'm still right. So, boom. Get fucked.
Mephiles!
Why didn't we shoot him when he was leaving? We're gonna follow him anyway. I really just stood there and did nothing. I fucked myself earlier because of you. Good. Continue to fuck yourself. I almost preemptively made 3 Shadow thumbnails because I was like, if Sonic Story took me 3 streams to get through, that's probably gonna be the same for Shadow Story too. But it looks like that might not be the case because I don't know. If Shadow Story is on par speed wise with Sonic Story in the way that I think it is, then we're kind of getting through it. Might only be 2 streams. If I really juice it, might even only be 2, or might even only be 1.
It appears Mephiles is no longer here. I will assist in pursuing him.
Thanks, robot. E123 Omega. That's what they're having, huh? I got that joke from SpongeBob, and it's just never really left my head. I think it's interesting how some references will just like become a part of the things that you do normally. And you might not even think about the reference anymore. Like struggling to think of an example of things that I do that's a reference to something. I guess that's the problem. Is that if it's a thing that I do that's a reference to something that's a reference to something that I've remembered for so long that at this point I don't even remember what the reference is, then it becomes hard to remember what the reference is. Stellar logic, I know. Fuck. Oh, like regular show, which I only remembered this because I did it like 2 days ago, and I was like, that's weird. Um, there was one episode of regular show. I believe it's the one where Mordecai and Rigby are hiding out in fucking Benson's car because they go with him to like fix the car or whatever. And so they're like in the car, and they surprise Benson. Either they like either they threw coffee at him and he like went berserk and like was swerving the car, or yeah, thanks. Or it was when they first like showed themselves to him. Not I won't buy that yet. Or it was when they first showed themselves to him, and then like he was just shocked by it, and so he like spun the car around. And then like a cop pulled over Benson, and he made him do that like street test that the cops do to like prove you're not drunk. I guess before they invented breathalyzers, I don't know. To prove you're not like drunk or high or whatever, where they have you just walk along the highway line, or I guess the dividing line between the forward and backward on the street, and just like put your hands in front of your head. And when I was a kid and I first saw that, I had no idea what the fuck he was doing. I, I had to ask my mom what the hell was going on because I was just that confused by it. But by that point, it was already too late. So now, sometimes, whenever I'm just like in darkness or whatever, like usually whenever I'm going to bed and I just turn all the lights off, or if I'm going into the kitchen or something in the middle of the night and I just don't want to turn the lights on, I just put my hands in front of my head, the same way that happened in the regular show episode. And most of the time I don't even think about it. It's just a thing I do, which I find pretty interesting. It's just like a learned action. Hey Rouge, long time no see.
Hi.
Why'd they turn to her like
They're
that?
looking for you.
Oh.
What did you do this time?
Regular show is a furry show?
Nothing. Their
Uh,
target is probably
not really.
Mephiles.
Not many of the characters are animals. Like, there's Mordecai, Rigby, and their families.
Swiftly.
Margaret,
Wait a sec.
I can handle this alone. You keep track of Mephiles.
Thomas,
Hmm.
Eileen. I forget that Eileen's an animal all the time, because she's she's basically just a human with a tail. But,
Well, it seems
Uh,
a little trip hasn't changed him.
that's all I can think of. There are not
This
that
is
many
your
animal characters in the regular show.
HQ?
Most people are either humans or,
Yes.
fill in the
All
blank.
available data on an item
Such
called
as
Center
Ghost,
of
or,
Darkness for me.
Robot, or, TV sometimes. Or Alien. Did Rouge get breast implants? I don't know if they do breast implants for animals in the Sonic universe. But who's to say? I should play a good Sonic game next. Well, I should play a game that people think is good, you know. Whether or not it actually is what will determine. I should play, like, I just watched Sonic Adventure on stream. It'd finally be an excuse to fucking get them out of my Steam library. Because they've been sitting there for a minute. And I haven't had the will to play them because they don't look that good to me. But playing them on stream would be a perfect reason to. It'd give me more content, and it would allow me to prove live to everyone why these games actually suck. Play Xenoblade 3? Alright, let me go through all the reasons that that's retarded, and you should never ask that again. A, Xenoblade 3 is an RPG, and a pretty long one at that. I'm not gonna play a fucking 100-hour game on stream. I know I'm playing Persona 5, but that's for a completely separate reason. I'm playing Persona 5 on stream because I hate that game, and I want everyone to see live why I hate that game. So it's more for evidence than anything else. Honestly, I've thought multiple times about just quitting the Persona 5 streams because, man, it's taking way longer than I thought it would. And I just kind of don't want to do it anymore. I don't have that passion in me. I don't have that hateful heart for Persona 5 anymore.
The doctor's traveling by
So that's A. B, Xenoblade 3 is the finale trilogy in the Xenoblade saga of games. So I kind of just want to experience that by myself. I don't want to have that be a thing that I do for a stream. I feel like it would ruin the experience just a little bit. So, not gonna do that. And, C... No, it's really just those two, actually. It's an RPG, it's too long, and, I want to experience that for myself, and I want to do it on stream. I think that's it. Because I've also thought about doing a Dragon Quest stream, but Dragon Quest is like 100 hours long. So, that would be a really bad decision. Maybe I'll do some grinding on stream. Like if I'm ever fighting secret monsters, or not secret monsters, unique monsters. I just want to fuck around on stream while I do it. And then maybe I'll do that. But in terms of the entire game, no, not happening. Ah, but even then, would I even be grinding unique monsters like that? I did it in Xenoblade 2 because I had Zenobia as a blade, and her entire blade growth is, hey, fight this monster, which fucking fantastic in terms of blade growth in that game. A lot of the other ones make you do a lot of other bullshit that I don't want to do, like raising their fucking friendship levels. Ew, disgusting. But Zenobia is literally just fight a bunch of unique monsters, so you know, it's pretty good. Where am I going? Why does the camera go up Shadow's ass whenever I turn the camera that way? I know there's a motorcycle section coming up here. Fuck off. I don't even remember what I was saying. Oh, do I have to, like... Okay, there we go. Gotcha. But... Yeah, but in Xenoblade 3, I don't know if I would even want to grind unique monsters like that. I'm pretty sure I would just do them as I come. So, yeah, I don't know about that. What the f- literally didn't send me high enough! Ah! It seems like you hate all the Persona games. I do! But Persona 5 in specific. That's the one that I really need to expose. Because Persona 4 being bad, well, okay, I say like that's the one I need to expose. It's not really, it's just that that's the one I hate the most. Because Persona 4 is a worse game than...
This conveyor belt changes direction. This scale is fraying.
Anyway, so as I was saying, yeah, Persona 5, or Persona 4... That's my bad. I mean, the camera is shit, which is mostly the game's fault, but... Fuck, my god. So Persona 4, despite the fact that Persona 4 is a worse game than Persona 5, I like Persona 4 more, because Persona 4 has a good story and characters. Whereas Persona 5, the gameplay is shit. As for Persona 5, the gameplay is better than Persona 4, however, Persona 5 has a worse story, and it has a worse cast. So, I feel more passionate about taking that game down, because I hate it. As opposed to Persona 4, where it would just be me bullying a game that I kind of like. Which I know is bias, obviously, but it's not like it matters, so who even cares, you know? Why does the camera go up Shadow's ass every time? Yeah, whatever, dude. That's awesome, honestly. Like, in a top 10 list of things I love, that's pretty up there. Wait. Motorcycle section? I remember it. Don't pretend like it doesn't exist. I remember because I remember it being really glitchy when Kobanemon played it. Maybe I should rewatch that. Get some good old-fashioned Kobanemon content into my veins. Remember the good old days when he wasn't a suicidal woman abuser. Allegedly. Props to him for not taking down the channel. But it'll always stand there as a reminder, as what once was. This sure is a radical train. With loading screens this long, I'm definitely not going to beat the game in one stream.
Check what the doctor's trying ahead. It looks like the bike still runs. Press the
Then get on it!
to get on.
The fuck off! Huh. Well, no bite then. I can run it. I didn't realize I was on 1-up. Probably should have gone for that.
Press the X button twice quickly to do a boost dash.
Thanks. I guess.
Use the R1 button to fire. I've got to watch how many bullets I have remaining when I run out.
Fucking hell, this thing controls like a horse! I'm the coolest. Hey, that's not bad. Especially on this mission, A is a lot. A is worth a lot. A is worth an S on other missions, so hey, that's cool. And now it's time for the silver boss fight. Hopefully it's not as bad as Sonic's, but considering the fact that Silver's gonna do the same shit, probably. It's also pretty unfair that you can't just grab Sonic like in Silver's playthrough. Because he did that shit to you, so why can't I do that shit to Sonic, huh? What's the deal?
Wouldn't the door have been easier?
No, it's a running train, you fucking idiot. How would I have used the door?
So, what do you want now?
Who is Mephiles? And why are you trying to capture him?
If you want to know, you should go find him yourself.
But the second question then.
Only uncovered 10 years ago.
The Solaris.
Like, okay, I have two questions. Who's Mephiles, and why do you want him? You're gonna have to ask him about that. About why you want him?
When you capture Mephiles, you must bring him to me.
Why do you want
And
him?
I'll tell you the truth about Solaris.
No, I asked you first. Hey, why do you want him? Give him to me and then I'll tell you. Like, what the fuck? Hey, at-risk youth, why do you want a gun? Give me the gun first and then I'll let you know. Like, what the fuck? It's obviously not a good option. And then Silver boss fight. So last time I tried to skip the cutscene when I knew the characters like left,
You again.
I missed a little bit of context, I suppose.
The Iblis trigger.
So this time I'll let it play out, and then especially since I know what happens after the cutscene, or wait, no, that's after the fight. Never mind. But I guess we'll see. Like, if Silver can just freeze people in place, why can't he do that shit in his own playthrough?
Elise.
Man, the audio was really struggling. Silver boss incoming? Yeah, that's what I said.
Mephiles. Why are you getting in my way? I'm Shadow. Shadow the Hedgehog.
Fucking folds his arms. Oh my god. Never change, Shadow. Epic camera swivel. And never mind, I should just skip the cutscene. You're reading the chat so late. But you still said it after I said it, because I said it a fucking eternity ago, and that chat message wasn't there, A. And B, I didn't think I read it that late, but whatever. Yeah, Silver the Hedgehog. I said Silver Boss before the fucking Eggman cutscene, because I didn't even remember the Eggman cutscene happened. And I know for a fact your message wasn't there then. So, fuck you, actually. Fuck you and suck my dick. And the balls. Never forget the balls. I'd love to defeat Silver if you fucking let me. Why are the shoes so shiny? I don't think they've always been that shiny. This is a fun arena. Fuck! Wow, the game is really struggling with this one. Like, what the fucking how did he catch up with me?
It's no use.
Oh, fuck! I needed my ring back. Where is he? God bless America. Your PC is so bad. It's not about the PC. It's about our PCS3. If you weren't retarded, you'd know that I played Doom Eternal on stream, so it's definitely not the PC.
It's no use.
Where is he? Yeah. I couldn't get over. Fucking grab something already. Oh god, I'm trapped. Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? What the? Dude, bro, man. I wouldn't be running so far away from him if I could fucking see him half the time. No, run away! Shadow, you- oh my god, I'm gonna die. That's it. It's over.
It's no use. This will end.
Man. It's a good thing I have 6 whole lives to use. I'm gay, so I do it for you. Bet. BC's I read that. You're trash at this fight. Yeah, whatever. Or it. No, go, Shadow! Fucking off! Run! Fucking. Goddamn gamble every time. Go, Shadow. Oh no, I mean, it's dead. That's over. If this happens, it's over. The fight is done. You cannot go, because then he just fucking tracks you from below and you die. Why? Why would they make it so that sometimes Silver can just, so that sometimes Shadow will just not fucking go away from him, but if you do that, he'll just kill you because he can't. No, no, no! I gotta. Cause he can't homing attack either. I'm not trying to hit him twice! I'm trying to hit him and then homing attack away! Because if I don't do that, if I try to just walk away from him, he's gonna fucking grab me again! Because he's not fast enough to get away! Because they didn't fucking make Shadow or Sonic, because why is this fight down? Because if I try walking away, you're not fast enough. This is not possible. You can't do it. Look, see? Fucking crazy. Though honestly, at this point, maybe it's just worth it to take that damage rather than fucking trying to homing attack away. Why does only sometimes do this? Because the fight was running perfectly fine before this. Why? Why only sometimes? Why should I have to do a whole fucking skid when he... Genuinely more worth it to just take the damage, because trying to contest it is not possible. Alright, Shadow, thanks for that. Where is he? I literally can't see him. Nope, I died. Fucking instinct. Fucking did it on instinct. I got the ring back though. What the? Oh my god, I'm losing it. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Yep. Well, I'm sure it is not any use. Don't I know it? Yeah, it's getting me in that direction, towards more rings, and far away from you. Yep, I know it isn't. Ay, ay. In how many other video games is it better to just take damage for the boss rather than like trying to get away? How many games? Because I can't think of any I've played, except for maybe DMC1. Though even then, I'm saying maybe because I don't even remember. I feel like it happened at some point because DMC1 is kind of bad, but I can't even think of any. So who's to say? Who's to say? Almost good with an S rank too, but unfortunately Silver takes forever to just not. So, you know, that's the whole thing. Time for the best cutscene in the game. Not like it has much competition, but Silver gives up on psychic powers. He's like, I'm just gonna punch you.
Chaos control.
Every time. It's funny every time. Just fucking kicks him in the back of the head. Silver gets brain damage. Yeah.
You don't bother.
Should have fucking dislocated his neck and killed him.
I control time and space. You can't break free. I won't give up. It all depends on me.
Man, that boss fight really took it out of me. I have
Lose.
no energy anymore. Suck the fucking life out of me.
Chaos control.
Why did they do this? How did they do this, especially on accident?
You induced chaos control. I won't let anyone get in my way.
Okay, but how'd you know how to do that?
Change the past and save the world. Mephiles isn't trying to help you create a better future. He's trying to eliminate the past.
Is Silver just so high fidelity that RPCS3 just can't take it?
To discover what happened, it seems we must see what took place 10 years ago.
Because the game was never stuttering this badly until we got to this boss fight and this cutscene. Wow, Silver got over that quickly. How do you decide where to time travel to? What the hell? Why is this one pre-rendered? Silver's shoes are leather? Huh. Cool, I guess.
An electromagnetic pulse has just been generated, injecting a decompression agent. No, the level's not dropping. A spatial meltdown is inevitable. My lord, it's too late. We've got
Could they just not figure out how to do this with in-game graphics? Why is this one pre-rendered?
to listen to my voice. Elise!
Why did you guys let a kid in here? What the fuck is wrong with you people? and then it blows up. The quality for these cutscenes are all over the place. All over the place isn't quite accurate, but they are a bit inconsistent, because there's the in-game cutscenes, the good pre-rendered cutscenes they use for the beginning and ending of the game, and the bad pre-rendered cutscenes, like this one.
Is that
Presumably because they didn't have the budget or time for the good pre-rendered cutscenes.
And the Black Shadow is the original Mephiles. That's Mephiles? They're escaping! We'll have to split up. I'll pursue Mephiles. Okay, then leave Iblis to me.
Wait.
Where'd Elise go?
It with this.
Hurry!
Oh, there she is. I guess the explosion was strong enough to knock her out, but not do any more damage. Lucky her, I guess. I really hope she doesn't wake up, see her dad dead, and then cry. That'd be unfortunate. Why the fuck doesn't this old guy question the random Mobians at the end of the facility? Yeah, pretty good. Pretty weird how just like two anthropomorphic 4-foot tall hedgehogs fucking ran to my base after it exploded. Wonder what that's all about. Anyway, seal it with this. Also, why was he so old if Elisa's his daughter? Not that old people can't have kids, but like, Elisa's like fucking 6 years old or something there. And the King of Solana was like, he's got white hair. He's not even graying, it's just straight white. Beard and everything. How old? What's the age gap like? Adopted or something? I suppose that's possible. Just a weird thing, yeah. Why did dad put the demon inside her daughter? Well, let's see, Alfonso. That's what we're playing the game for. We're gonna see the plot firsthand. After this loading screen, of course. This very long loading screen. It's going.
Mephiles,
Okay, there we go. What is going on with the quality? I suppose there is the fucking mercury pool here, so maybe the game just couldn't handle. Maybe the game can't handle the mercury textures. Jesus Christ! What happened? You were running just fine 2 seconds ago, and now you're running fine again. Is it the enemies then? Why is there a bike in here, by the way? Why is this a fucking motorcycle and science facility that's underwater? Which, as we will see later, by the way, isn't quite underwater, but, you know, potato's potato. Now this is gameplay. How do I open this shit? Fucking hell. You were doing just fine like 2 seconds ago. You were doing just fine like 2 seconds ago. What happened? There can't be that many enemies on screen that it's like, oh my god, this is impossible. Fucking hell. What do you say? Yeah, I fix this. Thanks. Wait, did this stop when I stop moving? Okay, no, that was random. I would love to close RPCS 3 and then reopen it to try and see if that fixes the problem. But I have not been able to save in a while. So I'd rather not do that thing I just said. Where is the switch? What's the deal? Do I have to kill everything first? That'd be annoying and very tedious. Especially since the enemies keep going underground where I can't fucking find them. No, it's awesome, really. I love that it didn't take enough damage to die, even though I did the exact same thing that I did to the other ones. It's just the device wonderful attack button. Now where's that fucking switch? Thanks.
There must be a switch for the door ahead. Leave this up to me.
Do I really want to do that, Silver? Do I want to leave this up to you? Because I don't know if I do want to do that thing you just said. Leave it up to you. Should I just die? What the fucking... What fucking... There we go. Actually, can I just skip past these guys? No. There's a laser that didn't spawn in until 2 seconds ago. Why did it wait so long? Who's to say, you know? Why does this game have an inverted camera? Mysteries in the universe, really, but... Fucking hell. I did not realize it was going to move. I'm glad Silver can fly, because otherwise that would have been really embarrassing and annoying. I only have 2 lives left. I really hope the game doesn't fuck me. But hey, everyone knows there's always room for more. That's also a regular show reference. Actually, no, there's room for dessert. What am I talking about? There wasn't room for more. I mean, it's close enough, I suppose, but... It's definitely not what the actual reference is. Verbatim.
Silver, let's split up and chase our own targets.
Aw, fuck. Do they really want me to do this shit? Oh, yeah. Hey. Okay. Oh my god, there's a checkpoint here. Thank bless. Thank the Lord up above. Praise Jesus. I'm not even religious. I just hate this game. Oh, fuck off.
There should be a switch somewhere.
Thanks. It's fucking awesome, a 1-up. Needed one of those. Where am I supposed to be going? Over... Those rings? Alright then. Alright, the door should be open now. Yeah, there we go. Sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet. We love it. We love to see it. No deaths. It's perfect, really. I suppose maybe perfect wasn't the right word. It seems. I've been in the stage for 7 minutes. God damn. Oh, that was just the lead up to the loading screen. Now we still gotta do the loading screen. Awesome. Oh man, I got shrimp to make. I can't be sitting here playing Sonic 06 forever. But I also have to get to a fucking save point so I can end the stream and not have to do everything over again. That'd be awesome to not have to do that, by the way. Might be able to get Shadow done in only 2 streams, because this is, it's going pretty fast, as far as I can remember. So, got any movies you've seen recently? Only one I've seen recently is Across the Spider-Verse, and it was pretty good. You know, I've got a few niggles here and there, but for the most part, they're either just that, niggles, or they're things that will be resolved in the next movie, which is why they shouldn't have split it into 2 parts. They should have just made it one fucking movie. I would have waited, guys. I promise you I would have, and I would have watched the whole 4-hour thing, because I don't really care. People, I'm not like, I don't need to go to the bathroom during movies. I don't know why it's a thing people do. Like, just piss before you leave your house, idiot. Why is it happening again? There's no consistency! Alright, well, fuck you too. What else? So, alright, so yeah. They really just shouldn't have split it into 2 movies. Because if they were trying to do the Infinity War thing, where it's like, oh, you end the first movie going like, oh my god, what's gonna happen next? That's fine. That's not what they did. They didn't end the first movie by going, oh my god, what's gonna happen next? They ended the first movie by going, hey, come back for part 2. Because, the first one, Across the Spider-Verse does not have a conclusion. Infinity War, it was different, because Infinity War had a conclusion. I was trying to get back up to the other door, but I thought it would definitely also didn't open, so that's fine too. You know, yeah, let me go into fucking boost mode. I haven't used this at all. No, wait, I need rigs! Give me our rigs! Ay, ay, ay. Oh, didn't see that guy. Ay, ay, ay. You said that before, Shadow. Why are you repeating lines now? What's the— fuck off! What's the deal, Shadow? Oh, oh dear, this game. I have no fucking idea why this game exists. It's pointless. Oh yeah, I'm radical, bitch. Yeah, that's why they call me Radical Shadow. I'm a radical leftist. rank. That's pretty good money for a B rank. RPCS3, you cannot be fighting for resources this bad when I've closed everything else on my computer. Okay, not everything else, but I don't have 50 billion tabs open, so what's the deal? You've run stronger things for less. Anyway, pre-rendered cutscene again. But not the good one. Or actually, nope, this is in-game. This is not pre-rendered. And God, I wish it was.
Stop.
Because the in-game graphics are not that great. Because they really just didn't try, like at all. Shadow the Hedgehog.
I'm Shadow. Shadow the Hedgehog.
Every time. I don't think he's ever just said his name is Shadow.
Your face.
I don't think Shadow has ever introduced himself to anyone by just saying, I'm Shadow, or I'm Shadow the Hedgehog. It's always, I'm Shadow. Shadow the Hedgehog.
Certain. You will die.
Sonic is also pretty guilty of that, but at least sometimes he mixes it up. Like, Sonic's name speeds my game. Shadow, why didn't you catch it? What if it just broke again, like it does in the future? You know that if it drops, it breaks. What the fuck? Anyway. So yeah, Sonic mixes it up sometimes. Like, Sonic's name speeds my game. That's not one I can think of, but I don't think Shadow has anything other than I'm Shadow the Hedgehog. Which is a retarded way of introducing yourself to anyone, right? I know James Bond does it, and it's supposed to be cool there. But at least there he goes last name first, and then says the whole thing, which it's also retarded, but at least there, maybe the idea is, like, if you were signing up to, like, go to a bar or or not a bar, like a restaurant or something, if they'd be like, what's your name? You'd be like, last name, and then just to make sure you'd say your first name also, because they go by first names to write people down for things, you know, like on medical records.
And you?
But going, hey, my name's name, my name is this, and my last name. It's like, why don't you just say the whole thing then? At least with Bond, James Bond, you can say that he's trying to be cool by like saving his first name as a suspenseful reveal or some shit. I don't know, something stupid like that. But if you say, hey, first name, or hey, this is my first name, and by the way, this is my first name and also my last name, why didn't you just say first name, last name? Because you went in the same order. You just took longer to do it.
You're going to leave it behind? Yes. I already know what becomes of it in the future.
That's a terrible excuse, because you know it gets stolen in the future and breaks. So maybe you don't want to put it right there. Maybe you want to take it with you, so that it doesn't do that thing that you know happens in the future.
Yes, of course.
Yes, of course, Shadow. It's time for me to follow you, and I will be right behind you.
Chaos Control!
Oh wait, maybe we don't see the Iblis get put into her until until Silver Story. Oh well. I really hope this cutscene isn't 2 minutes longer in Silver Story. That'd be weird. If it was like 3 times as long in a different story, even though we watched the same things happen, that'd be funky. Do I get to save? Big money, 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 big money. Let me save the game, please. Now loading. Oh, put me in the overall so I can save my fucking game already and leave. Nice weather we're having, isn't it? Oh yeah, fucking. I completely forgot about the reason that I brought up the references thing earlier. Yeah, the reason I almost always say nice weather we're having when it's just a silence is because what's it in SpongeBob? I'm pretty sure it was the Round Bob episode where he like gets an office job and then becomes round, where he just like he goes to work and like the typical conversation people have is just going nice weather we're having, isn't it, or something like that. I'm pretty sure it's just nice weather we're having. And at first it wasn't like a thing that I referenced all the time, but then I watched like some YouTuber who referenced it all the time whenever there was a silence, because the joke is that there's nothing to talk about, so we talk about some stupid shit like the weather. And then now anytime there's a silence I just say nice weather we're having. Just on instinct. I don't even think about it most of the time. What the fuck? What a coincidence. Long time no see.
Omega is still in pursuit of Mephiles. So, where's the kid? What did you find 10 years ago?
Wait, how'd you know I did that?
GUN's database.
How'd you know I was how'd you know I was with Silver?
Find
And
out
that we went 10 years
where the
back.
Scepter of Darkness was made from.
How'd you know that's a thing that happened?
Sure. But you haven't answered my question yet.
I found the means to seal Mephiles.
No, you didn't answer the question. Yeah, the first question was, where's the kid? So no, you did not answer the question, Shadow, you stupid asshole. People are just fucking allergic to answering questions in this goddamn game. People will ask something, and their response will be, hey, here's only half of the question. And it's like, oh, what about the rest of it then? Eggman did it earlier in this campaign. Just a common occurrence with these people, I suppose. It's time to collect information on the Scepter of Darkness. By which I mean I'm gonna save the game and fucking leave. Well, I can't ask about the weather again. I thought about playing Peace Walker after I did some 06 stuff, but this, I don't know, it's already like 11 something. Like I said, I've got shrimp to make. Uh, got shrimp to make, I got videos to not edit or write. Ace Attorney, I gotta play Ace Attorney. Speaking of, Dual Destinies, it's kind of a mid Ace Attorney game, which is a good game, but you know, for Ace Attorney, you know, it's a pretty mid Ace Attorney game. Which, as far as I've played for the series, goes for most of them. because I have played 5 games, and 3 of them are like 7, which means that for the most part, the series is more disappointing than it is not. But I still love it because even though 1 and 3 are the only like really good games, there are still things I like about. Okay, I said the rest of them are 7s. That's not true. 2 is a 6. Ace Attorney 2 is a 6. But so, you know. um yeah, even though for the most part the games lean towards middling than not, or lean towards 7s rather than like 9s. That's still there's like I said, aside from 1 and 3, the other ones still have things I love in them. Like for example, Ace Attorney 2 has a fantastic ending that I won't spoil for anyone who hasn't played Ace Attorney because it's really good and you should do it. The Ace Attorney trilogy goes on sale quite often, and even if it doesn't, I think it's like $30. It's not that much. It's available on like 15 billion platforms, so there's no reason you can say I can't get it for whatever platform I have. Yeah, they're just really good games. If anything, the first trilogy is the best one to get because because of the 3 games, 2 of them are fantastic. The second trilogy that's going to come out eventually, which thank God they announced that. Wow, the game took a minute to load that one, huh? Wow. That's the first time I've gotten like a hard freeze. Please don't crash RPCS3 before I have the chance to save. If it did that, I would kill myself on stream in graphic audiovisual detail. I guess while we wait for this, back to Ace Attorney. But yeah, so the other games still have things I love in them. Like 2 has a fantastic ending and a pretty good intro. 4, which is Apollo Justice. I like Apollo as a protagonist. He's fantastic. He's probably my favorite Ace Attorney character. Oh. We just go straight into a mission. Okay. Why don't they have the dialogue for when you get out of the loading screen be Shadow? We don't know what the Scepter of Darkness is, but hey, ask an archaeologist about it. But like he didn't even get to mention the archaeologist before I already touched her. So this game. But yeah, I like Apollo as a protagonist. I like Trucy as a sidekick. I like Maya more, but Trucy's also pretty good. I like Punished Phoenix. He's pretty funny. It mostly comes down to the characters when it comes to Apollo Justice. And the first case is pretty good. It's actually the best case in the game. And it's easily the best intro case of any of these attorneys. Well, best in terms of it is the highest quality of all of them, but in terms of as an intro case, I don't really like it all that much. I feel like it's kind of a bad intro because it is very, very long in the tooth. It is a long, long intro for the very beginning of the game. Like for Ace Attorney fans, it's probably a good intro because you're already familiar with how the game works. You don't need to get it spoon fed to you in the easiest case in the world. But for anyone who might be getting into Ace Attorney through Apollo Justice, which they very well might because the game is just called Apollo Justice Ace Attorney, it doesn't have a subtitle like the other ones or like the other sequels. So someone very well could have just seen Apollo Justice Ace Attorney and thought it was like the first game in a series or whatever, and been surprised by a fucking Phoenix Wright lore dump and the longest intro case in any of the games as far as I know. But yeah, the Apollo Justice has like good things about it too. And then when it comes to Dual Destinies, Apollo's is still in it, so that's good. The first case is pretty good. I don't like the villain all that much, but yeah. Yep, that's what that loading screen was for, by the way. Was for her to go help, and then go into another loading screen. Oh man. The waiting is almost as bad as the boss fights. The keyword being almost, but oh man. It's also fucking bullshit because I had no idea she was gonna throw me into a side quest. She wasn't even blue on the map. And I had no idea that I was gonna have to talk to her until the guy said it, which he didn't even get to say because I already started moving forward. But, you know, that's neither here nor there. But anyway, Ace Attorney. Dual Destinies. I like the intro case, even though I don't think they're that much. Apollo's still in it, so that's pretty good. I like the UI and like quality of life things. Because in Dual Destinies, they take out the fact that you can examine like every room in the game, which, to be fair, offered some pretty good flavor text in the other Ace Attorney games. Because even if things weren't like useful to a case, you could still examine things and just get like some funny dialogue out of it. So that was cool, but it was also a pretty big time waster. A lot of times, since sometimes you wouldn't even know what was useful to you until you clicked on it. So yeah, it could get pretty annoying. So I'm glad that they've just had the designated, hey, these are the things you can check out rooms. Fucking finally! I was trying to... But, yeah, so, quality of life things. It's far more simple to talk to people, since they don't, like, front load you with every single dialogue option that's possible. And even when they do, it's usually a very clear progression for them, because they will, they'll, like, they'll have the answers themselves change more obviously whenever you like present them evidence or something about the case changes, as opposed to in the other Ace Attorneys, where if you need to turn one dialogue option to a new dialogue option, you have to do something, and then like if the person would say something like, "Oh, yeah, you might want to know more about that," and then it would just like stop, and you'd have to like guess that you need to talk to them again, which was most of the time a pretty obvious like guess of just like, oh, I need to talk to them more. But sometimes it wasn't as obvious, and I could see some people not really realizing that, especially playing the first game, they're not familiar with the concept. Oh, you don't have to like be in specific places to move other places. That's another quality of life thing. The way other attorneys treat it is that you'd have to like you'd have to physically be in one place to go to another place, which is realistic, sure. You can't just teleport from the fucking law office all the way to someone's house. But like I don't have the entire map of this game memorized in my head, so wouldn't it be nice if I could just go wherever, whenever? Especially since you cut out the middleman of me going there anyway, so it's not gonna have to be realistic. You know, that's another quality of life thing. They do more with the buttons, which, to the earliest Attorney games, all three of the first ones, all three of the first games were on Game Boy Advance, so they only had two buttons to work with, A and B. And so there was some text to is there gonna be another loading screen after this? When black flame lights the candle of darkness and priest players are answered, the dark seal of the more shall merge the power. When black flame lights the candle of darkness. Yeah, I figured. I read Black Flame. It's like, this is talking about Shadow? He's black. He's flamey. S rank. Va-va-boom. Now please let me save, dear God in heaven. Let me out. But yeah, earliest tunes were on the Game Boy Advance, didn't have that many buttons. So you have advance the dialogue, skip the dialogue, or go back, whichever one it did in the Game Boy. I don't know. I played the trilogy on Switch. And then the bumpers, which were for like evidence and stuff, and pressing like statements. But then Apollo Justice came out, and there was kind of no excuse because it was on the DS, which had far more buttons, obviously. Then Dual Destinies, they make all the buttons do something important. Oh, fucking, I can't believe I haven't mentioned this. The biggest quality of life thing, aside from the movement, I guess, the biggest quality of life thing is that there's a fucking dialogue log now, a text log. So if someone says something and you might have missed it, you just go back and read it, as opposed to in every other city before this, where if someone said something and you missed it, too bad. Which is kind of annoying for me, because I would very often alternate between pressing B and A to get through the dialogue a little bit faster, since I can read fast and the game could... I can read fast and the game would, like, do the text boxes. So it was really annoying for me to have to wait through all of them, so sometimes I wouldn't wait through all of them. I'll press B. Pressing B can also sometimes just automatically skip the text box, so, it got pretty annoying at times. But yeah, then there's a fucking dialogue log, so I don't have to fucking keep track of everything. I have to slowly go through everything, make sure I get everything. It was fantastic. So yeah, a lot of general quality of life things, but in terms of the story, it's in the cases, it's not that good. It's kind of bad in a lot of places. Characters too. Characters are pretty whatever. I like things about Blackwell, but in general, he's just kind of stoic, evil man. I like things about Athena, but she's just kind of general, energetic lawyer girl. About it. Oh, no, I like Fulbright. Bobby Fulbright, he's pretty good. Did Apollo Justice have a detective? I don't think so. Huh. Interesting. But yeah, I like Bobby Fulbright. He's good. So I guess that he counts. But aside from that, yeah, characters are pretty sparse in terms of the good ones. And the cases themselves, not great. They're alright, but they're definitely not great. And then in terms of like the general story, it's probably the worst of any of the Ace Attorneys, if I'm being honest. Because in Ace Attorney, in Dual Destiny specifically, they keep mentioning the Dark Age of the Law. It's supposed to be like this looming threat, but they never actually explain what that is. The Dark Age of the Law. Fucking finally, get me out of this goddamn game! Jesus, Is there an option to change how the camera works in the options? I don't think there is, because I'm sure I would have already gotten to it if there was. Well, let me just check, just to make it 110% sure. But yeah, Ace Attorney. Yeah, they keep mentioning the Dark Age of the Law, but they never really explain what that means. Ever. They try to, in one of the cases, but even that doesn't really make a lot of sense, because there's no origin point for it. So it just kind of sucks. And then it doesn't apply to any of the cases that you're actually, like, a part of. So, is it really the Dark Age of the Law? Who's to say? The fact that they would even get away with it in the first place is fucking bizarre. Because they have an entire school that teaches kids, hey, when you become lawyers, cheat. Make up fake evidence. Lie. And it's very widely known. But, like, it's still legal, even though that's illegal to do that. So, yeah. Who knows? Options. Audio settings, subtitle settings, that's it. Man, don't you love it when you're playing a video game and there's literally 0 options in the options menu? It's my favorite thing, gotta say. Anyway, I don't think that anyone had fun waiting through all those loading screens, so I'm just gonna call it here. Bye.